Aries, this is your week ahead tarot card reading by Born Without Boundaries Tarot. My name is Michelle, everybody. Welcome. This is a message for Aries, sun, moon, and rising sign. It's an energy reading for Aries. So you may not be an Aries birthday, but there could be Aries placements in your chart that are being triggered a whole bunch right now. And so you're drawn to this reading at the time that you need to hear it, and this message is for you. And this is where your message begins. Interesting. Why? Because this is Piscean energy and it's always looking backwards. And of course, Pisces is where the zodiac ends. It's the sign right before yours. And Aries is where the zodiac begins, the newness. A new beginning. So this is a sense of patience, but also expectation, anticipation. This sense of trying to... And actually not trying, watch and wait is almost diligence here. Like there's something that you want to know, something that you are expecting, or something that you're just really, I don't know, you want to see how it works out, or you're waiting for it to work out because you know something is coming. So if you have any impending dates or like really important dates or even surgeries scheduled or situations that you know are coming, this whole reading is going to be about them and the outcome of that. So it's almost like this isn't a surprise for you. You know that this is coming. You know, and you're kind of like, I will say good news is that you are kind of at peace here. But you don't, but since this is Piscean energy, it also implies, Aries, that there's a little bit of ambiguity here. You're not really sure how it's going to go. And you kind of feel like there could be surprises. That's that Piscean 12th house energy of there could be curveballs that are going to be thrown at you. So it's almost like you're just sitting here watching and waiting for it. And this is really good because you happened upon a reading that's going to tell you how it's going to go. So let's get into this message. Aries, remember, as I divide the deck, there are going to be cards that fall out. I'm going to leave them where they lie because that is part of the message and my process. If you're looking for a personal reading, I do provide those. Go check out my website, www.bornwithoutboundariestarot.com, and you can book and schedule right online, whatever time that's right for you, and you will have your message within 24 hours of whenever you book, or earlier if I can get them to you, because I like to get them to you as quickly as possible. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, maybe you just discovered the channel, so thank you so much for that. Welcome. Please do subscribe and then ring that notification bell and select all notifications. That way you'll know when I upload or when I go live, because I do free public tarot card readings here at least once a week. And you can check me out on my other social media profiles too, because I like to go live there as well. Or you can join channel memberships over here and you can get unlimited access to all the live chats. Members only live chats are really small groups. You can ask multiple questions, almost like kind of like group sessions, which I really, really love. Okay. Aries, let's see how this situation is going to play out and how it's going to work out. I'm going to cleanse the energy. You're going to hear a little bit of a ring. Time to let go. So there's something here. Okay, so this is confirmed that whatever it is has been very toxic and worrisome for you. That there has been something that has been challenging you emotionally. It's a scorpionic energy. So this actually goes really deep. And it's been nagging at you. And ultimately, that's why, so there's Piscean energy here, scorpionic energy here. Maybe in a sense that you're fighting with something, or you are struggling with something. It's offensive to you in a way. So we're more deeply describing the situation. Maybe it's become very toxic and worrisome. It's disappointed you somehow, or let you down, or hurt your feelings in some way, because that's what's being clarified. Maybe there's just this sense of stop fighting, or not being able to fight it, something that was inevitable. Okay. And then we have in the future, time to heal. This is snake energy. Whoa. And I got, so this was, I'm not kidding. This is 55. And as I looked at the time clock on the recording on my phone, it was 555. So this is dynamic change that's happening. Dynamic change. And time to heal, snake energy, it's almost like I feel like this impending doom is almost very threatening. But it's encouraging that you're going to be able to reveal where the snake is, and then release the toxins of it. Because when snake shows up, it says, I'm revealing myself so that you can do something about the toxins. This is actually a very healing energy. It's actually very medicinal snake energy. So why? Because you can spot it. And because facing the venom or figuring it out, knowing where it is, can actually really help you. So this is a really good prediction of what will happen as in healing, because I do feel like it's worrisome because you know you're about to face a snake or face a situation that is toxic and constantly after you or ready to get at you. But what I like about it is it's exposed. Now, snakes are ambush predators, so they don't like to expose themselves. Well, something here has been exposed. So there is this energy that we can do something about it. So that's very empowering. Let's see what we can do about it, or what God wants to tell us about the situation that will help us use the energy in the best way possible. Let's go to day 7 and draw the cards to see how does everything resolve itself for Aries this week? How does everything resolve this week? And then we're going to go through the day by day, play by play. And it may not be coming day by day. It's just the steps of unfolding in a series of 7 that I do. So nothing really revealed. That's all mystery, which is something that it's almost like, because this is in the future, this is like impending doom, or you're worried about it because you feel it. You almost feel like there's a trap being set. So let's get into it, God. How do we deal with this energy? Day 1. We have the Empress here. This is maternal energy. It's also abundance. It's also a powerful feminine energy, divine feminine, but it's usually a strong and powerful energy. And then we have Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. This is somebody who is really solid and really sound, especially financially. They've really got their shit together. This is somebody that you're dealing with that is financially stable, that does have money or finances to back them up, and they're strong because of it. It's certainly not representative of you. If it is part of you, it's representing you getting your ducks in a row, or you being seen as somebody that has a lot of money or access to stable money, somebody who is financially stable. This would be a financially stable feminine. It doesn't have to be a female, but certainly a feminine. Usually it is a female when the Empress comes out. This is divine feminine energy. So it could be a female boss. In other words, organize your shit this week, Aries. Be pedantic about all those finances. it is extraordinarily important for you. So this is step 1. And then what about 2? Oh, we have in reverse. It's almost like there's nothing, like that's out of your hands. You can't control it, or something that's just going to be what it is, because this is in reverse. It's not necessarily bad luck, but it's not necessarily a fate that you can... Okay, explain deeper. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Also in reverse. Anxiety. There's something here with regards to taking a hit, things having crumbled apart, stuff toppling on you that wasn't your fault, or that you didn't have any control over, and it was inevitable. It was just going to happen, and it caused a lot of stress or anxiety, or yeah, this is all coming up now. There's a lot of stress and anxiety with regards to what you could not control. Okay, but what do they do about that? It's something you couldn't control and something that wasn't your fault. Take a leap of faith. It's almost like you were in the wrong place at the wrong time, being in the wrong place at the wrong time. And there's just this sense of recognizing it. And even though things look bad, it's almost like God is saying to you in step 2 or day 2, even though things look bad, have faith. Go ahead, you have to proceed, because there is a level of lightness and innocence to you with regards to this situation. Okay, what about 3? We have the 2 of Cups. There is support here. There is connectivity. Maybe there is even a sense of somebody supporting you or helping you, meeting somebody throughout this entire situation. Please explain further, day 3. We have Queen of Swords. It's almost like pairing up with somebody who can help make things clear for you, clarify things for you. Somebody who comes into the situation. It could be somebody that you already know, an old friend that is very strategic minded and can, okay, and then we have the King of Pentacles here. Much more powerful energy. Somebody who has access to resources, somebody who has the knowledge that you need to choose the way forward, or it's you making decisions. But I feel like there's partnership here. Maybe things are coming together in terms of scheduling and planning and finances, because you have more court cards here. This is in the past, this sense of there could be money coming to you from the past that's discovered moving forward. Okay, day 3. What about day 4? Maybe there are 2 people working together. Both of them. And you know what? If that's the case, if they're playing games here, they're not living in a poorhouse. They're absolutely secure. And things are absolutely fixed. Like they've got their shit together. They're working as a team. So just know that if you're dealing with somebody, they might have a lawyer. They might have secure financial backing. And maybe that's what's causing the anxiety. But certainly that's what it is. And if that's true, you have access to everything and all of the evidence that they're going to present, if that's like in terms of law. So use your rights. Be strategic here, because there are 2 very powerful, certain practical and intellectual entities or energies working together. It could even just mean you. It's being suggested, be very practical, be very strategic. If you have any extra money, hire somebody that can guide you through this process, because that may be your best strategy, is get help. What about day 4? We have 2 of Wands, which is going in a direction, moving in a different direction, being able to move away from this situation. yeah, it's almost like maybe I had to move or have to move or something at a distance from you that you have to finally face and take care of. Please clarify this. You've been thinking about going one of two ways, and now it's almost like you're ready to make a decision as to which direction you want to go in. This is something that destabilized you, financially especially, or something that isn't secured financially. It's almost saying fight, like stand your ground, because this really was toppling about. And so in other words, the things in the situation aren't being made very clear. So stand your ground and don't take anything at face value or let anybody back you into a corner. This is definitely time to stick up for yourself and maintain your standards. Yeah, don't let anybody back you into a corner. How else do you want Aries to handle it? Day 5. We have the 6 of Cups, which is, once again, being at home, being connected to the family, or nostalgia, maybe even a visit home. This could also be somebody from the past coming back. An old lover that there was confusion with. There was some definite confusion here, or somebody is trying to manipulate your naivete and confuse the situation or confuse the circumstances. And your naivete can actually be destructive in this situation because you're going in very distracted. So let me just put it down and say, what does Aries need to know? What does Aries need to know? 8 of Cups. There was something around this full moon, walking away from what doesn't serve you. Something to do with leaving and just being sick of something or being done with it. Whatever confused you from the past, you're gonna be able to walk away from it and leave it and not worry about it or care about it anymore, or deciding that you're tired of dealing with the craziness with regards to he said, she said, or what was supposed to happen. This is something like just move on from it. But what if they can't? Like how do they leave this? Maybe something shifted around the full moon. Can you clarify? 9 of Wands is defense. Like a lot of battle scars. So you've been facing this for a while. Especially maybe being hoodwinked or taken advantage of because you're not an expert in this situation, or there was just a situation from your past or dealing with family or those kind of relationships that you didn't understand, things that really confused you. And so you took a lot of hard knocks, but it's actually made you quite clever. And it's given you what you need to do to know to walk away or be able to be done with this situation. You just want to be, oh, that's what's warning. Be defensive. Don't let somebody back you into a corner by just wanting to be done with the situation. I keep thinking, like, I'm just going to use this as an example. It may not be what you're dealing with, but it's almost like on day 5, be warned about somebody trying to, say you were in the middle of a lawsuit. This is to settle. Somebody may be using your naivete to, like, because they've worn you out so much, to just make you settle where you shouldn't. Defend yourself against this. Because they're just now trying to hide shit. And that shit, that distracting crap is that they don't know what they're doing, or that they made the mistakes. So there's this sense of defend yourself. Instead of walking away because you're so exhausted, defend yourself. You fought too hard and come too far to be here and give up. What about day 6? This is for Aries. This is a new opportunity, an offer of kindness, maybe just kindness or caring, or not knowing what to do, maybe not using your voice, not knowing what to say. Don't answer it right away. Maybe there is an extension, almost like an olive branch being extended. Should Aries trust this? Don't say anything. Well, listen, what it's saying is it's going to be a solid offer eventually after day 5. It'll be a solid offer, right? But it's almost like there's not enough information. Peace is going to have to be extended because somebody doesn't have enough information to prove things one way or another. So a common ground is going to have to be struck that will make you very happy, because stuff just wasn't working out, and something, this was never actually going to happen. I don't think you have that much to fear. I think there's a lot of hype and spin trying to make you afraid. Moon card, please. Tell us what might be hidden that Aries is dealing with or will have to. No, it says luck is on your side. You know, no matter what somebody's trying to say, let me say this. You got the upper hand here. Because somebody wants a resolution. Somebody else is being worn down as well. They don't want this to keep going. Milk and honey, there is finances here. There is abundance. There is indulgence and decadence here. So this could be all about the good life, quote unquote, or something leading up to or something chasing after your finances or the good life. But it's almost like get ready to celebrate in a lot of ways. Let's get into day 7 in the extended. I'm going to choose a spirit message as well, and then we're going to get into the extended. I'll see you guys there. The link is down below. I also pin it to the top of the comment section, or feel free to just visit me over on Born Without Boundaries Tarot Vimeo. See you there.